Modern cars are quite complex machines. Their engines are not all built the same. They often have very specific needs. Fuel is definitely one of these big needs. You should know that not all gasoline is created equal. Some engines out there demand the good stuff from the pump. This good stuff is commonly known as premium gas. We are going to dive into why this is the case. We will explore why certain vehicles driving on our roads today absolutely need it. Understanding this important distinction can ultimately save you some serious money. It can also be crucial in saving your car's engine from unnecessary damage. High-octane fuel is the real key to this whole discussion. But what does the term octane actually mean for you? It is simply a standard measure of a fuel's stability. More specifically, it indicates how much compression the fuel can withstand. This compression happens inside the engine cylinder. The fuel must endure this squeeze before it ignites on its own without a spark. Premium gasoline boasts a higher octane rating than regular unleaded. This means it is much better at resisting that troublesome early ignition. This specific property is absolutely vital for particular types of modern engine designs, as we will see. Engine knocking is something that sounds quite bad for your car. And trust us, it really is bad for your car's internal components. Knocking is also known by other names such as pre-ignition or engine detonation. This undesirable event occurs when the air-fuel mixture inside a cylinder ignites too early. This ignition happens before the spark plug is actually scheduled to fire. You can try to imagine tiny, uncontrolled explosions erupting inside your engine's cylinders. These explosions are not timed correctly with the engine's rhythm. As a result, they actively fight against the engine's normal, smooth operation, creating stress. Why does this problematic knocking occur more frequently in some engines compared to others? High compression ratios are very often the main culprit behind this issue. Many modern engines are specifically designed to use these high compression ratios. Automobile manufacturers design them this way for a couple of reasons. They do this primarily to extract more power from the engine. They also aim to achieve better overall fuel efficiency for the vehicle. However, this particular engine design choice comes with an unavoidable side effect. It significantly increases the likelihood that the fuel will ignite prematurely. This is precisely where premium high-octane gasoline steps in to help prevent problems. Let's take a moment to talk more about compression ratios. Try to picture an engine cylinder in your mind. Inside this cylinder, a piston moves up and down repeatedly. The compression ratio is a measurement. It measures how much the air-fuel mixture inside that cylinder is squeezed by the piston. It specifically compares the volume within the cylinder when the piston is at its lowest point. It then compares that to the much smaller volume when the piston is at its highest point. A higher compression ratio simply means that the mixture gets squeezed much more tightly. This increased squeeze is very important for generating more power. When you compress the air-fuel mixture a great deal, several things happen. The temperature of that mixture increases significantly. The pressure inside the engine cylinder also gets incredibly high. These are the exact conditions that high-compression engines are designed to create. These conditions are fantastic for improving thermal efficiency. They also help in boosting the engine's power output. However, this intense environment inside the cylinder can also lead to serious problems. It makes the fuel much more prone to igniting all by itself. This can happen even before the spark plug has a chance to tell it to ignite. Persistent and ongoing engine knocking is a very serious threat to your engine's health. It is far more than just some annoying sound you might hear while driving. Those uncontrolled premature explosions inside the cylinders put tremendous stress on vital engine parts. We are talking about critical components like the pistons themselves. The connecting rods that link the pistons to the crankshaft are also at risk. Furthermore, the engine bearings can suffer damage too. Over an extended period, this continuous stress can lead to severe mechanical damage. Think about the possibility of cracked pistons or even bent connecting rods. These are extremely expensive repairs for any car owner to face. Preventing engine knock is therefore an absolutely critical maintenance step. You undoubtedly want your car's engine to last for a very long time. You also surely want to avoid those massive, unexpected repair bills. Using the correct type of fuel for your specific engine is the first and most important line of defense. If your engine has been designed with a high compression ratio, it very likely needs high-octane fuel. This premium fuel is formulated to resist premature ignition. It ensures that the powerful explosions inside your engine happen only when they are precisely supposed to, as timed by the spark plugs. Your car's owner's manual is truly your best friend when it comes to fuel. It will clearly tell you about your engine's specific fuel requirements. Sometimes the manual will state that premium gasoline is required for your vehicle. Other times it might say that premium gasoline is merely recommended. These two words, required and recommended, mean vastly different things for your car. Understanding this crucial distinction is absolutely key. It directly impacts both your wallet and your car's long-term health and reliability. So it is very important to pay close attention to the exact wording that the manufacturer uses in the manual. If your owner's manual clearly and unequivocally states that premium fuel is required, then you must use it. There is no real choice in this particular situation if you care about your car. Opting to use lower-octane regular gasoline can easily lead to engine knocking. This knocking, as we have discussed, can cause significant damage to internal engine components over time. Using the wrong fuel might also potentially void your car's manufacturer warranty. The manufacturer specifies required for a very good and carefully considered reason. They have meticulously designed the engine to operate optimally and safely with that specific type of fuel. What happens if premium gasoline is only recommended for your car? This situation offers a little bit more flexibility to the car owner. Many modern vehicles that fall into this category are equipped with sophisticated knock sensors. These electronic sensors are designed to detect the very early signs of pre-ignition or detonation. If they detect these signs, the engine's onboard computer, ECU, can automatically adjust the ignition timing. This adjustment helps to prevent knocking when you are using regular octane gas. You might notice a small decrease in overall engine power. Your fuel economy might also dip slightly, but generally, the engine should remain safe from harm. Now let's consider cars that are specifically designed by the manufacturer for regular 87-octane gasoline. Using premium high-octane fuel in these engines is, quite frankly, a complete waste of your money. It offers absolutely zero performance benefits whatsoever. Pouring premium gas into such a car will not make it accelerate any faster. It will not make the engine run any cleaner than it already does. It will certainly not improve its fuel economy in any measurable way. Higher octane simply means that the fuel is more stable and resistant to pre-ignition. It does not mean that the fuel contains more energy or power packed into it. Save your cash. High compression ratios are not the only pathway to achieving good engine performance. Car manufacturers have many other clever tricks and technologies up their sleeves. They can design engines that produce impressive horsepower and torque figures. They can also engineer these engines to deliver very good fuel efficiency. They often manage to do this without resorting to extremely high compression ratios that would necessitate premium fuel. This means that some surprisingly powerful and efficient engines can still run perfectly well on regular, lower-octane gasoline. This is certainly good news for many drivers who are conscious of fuel costs today. Turbochargers are a fantastic example of such alternative performance-enhancing technology. Superchargers are another similar device that achieves a similar outcome. These devices work by forcing more air into the engine's cylinders than would normally be drawn in. More air packed into the cylinder means that you can then burn more fuel during each combustion cycle. Burning a greater quantity of fuel naturally results in more power being produced by the engine. This process is commonly known as forced induction. Some modern turbocharged engines are indeed designed to run efficiently on regular unleaded fuel. However, others, particularly those in high-performance vehicles, may still require premium gas, so always check. We simply cannot ignore the significant economic side of this entire discussion. Gasoline prices have been a major concern for consumers in recent years. They have remained quite high for a considerable period. The price difference between a gallon of regular, unleaded gasoline and a gallon of premium gasoline can add up very quickly. Filling your car's tank with premium fuel week after week can represent a substantial hit to your monthly budget. This financial reality naturally makes people think twice about their fuel choices. They understandably wonder if the extra cost associated with premium fuel is truly necessary for their particular vehicle and driving needs. So, what is the ultimate bottom line when you pull up to the gas pump? Always check your vehicle's owner's manual first. That is the undisputed golden rule for fuel selection. If the manual clearly states that premium fuel is required, then you should definitely use it. This will protect your engine from potential damage and ensure it performs as designed. If premium is only recommended, you have a bit more leeway. You can carefully weigh the potential for a slight performance dip against the cost savings of using regular. but never, ever use premium fuel if your car is designed to only need regular. It provides no extra benefits, only drains your wallet faster, especially in these expensive times. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.